I hold him like a little baby. Rock goodbye, baby. On the treetop. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. Are you watching Bemis, where I review all kinds of alternative crap or good stuff. Bricks. If you don't like what I do, you can suck my bricks. Anyway, we got a lot of little sets here and a big one. A lot to go through, so we're gonna waste no time. So today, what we are looking at is from a new brand called Area X, which is a sub-brand of Sembo Block. You have bought Sembo Block for me plenty of time. You know how the quality is. And I feel like, what is going on with the brands? Everyone is upping themselves. Quality is getting crazy, man. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. So much to look at. And a quick PSA, public service announcement. We have these on the store. Oh, by the way, these are all available on brickmeupscottie.com. Right, Chris?
Yes.
All right. But a quick announcement for the plants that you see right here, which I actually showed you before with my daughter, with Leah. Unfortunately, they are kind of mixed. That's the first time I've seen that. Mixing mini bricks lost size with regular bricks. Wait till I show you how that works. So just so you know, the plants are mostly mini bricks. We're just gonna look at one really fast. There's a set of eight of them, and they're really, I think they're really cute, but they are small, so be careful for that. I will change that on my website by now. So for those that have bought it from us, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know they were mini bricks until now. But anyway, we'll save this dragon for last. If you are a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, this is a licensed set. It's absolutely crazy. I can't wait to show this to you. We're gonna start with something a little smaller with these guys. Oh no, let's just start with the plant first. So here we go. Let's have some fun. So what you're looking at here is from Area X. They call this the Wonder Moon Succulent Plant Series. Specifically, we're looking at 804209. There's a set of 8 of them. And these are mini bricks mixed with regular size bricks. It's kind of crazy. I have showed you the boxes before for this. I think the box is really, really good, but it's very deceiving. They didn't tell me that it was mini bricks. Damn it. Damn you. So for those that did buy it, I'm really, really sorry. It's a mixture of two. It's crazy. I've never seen anything quite like this, so this might be a first. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Chris says it's a good thing because it's kind of introducing regular sized bricks into mini bricks, so that way you get the best of both worlds. For me, I'm like, dude, it might be really confusing. Like, it just confused me. If I show you the manual here, the worst part is, well, it's Sembo Block. It reads really, really well, but every single page, or almost every page, let me see if I can find just a page here like this. It will tell you, don't use this piece, use this piece instead. This is a mini brick piece. This is a regular size brick piece. You know how crazy that is? I've never seen that before. Here's a perfect example. This piece that you're seeing in front of you is a lost size mini brick, which is smaller than Lego. But if you flip it underneath is a regular size brick. Dude, that is freaking crazy. This is the first, man. And I still can't tell if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But for sure, it's gonna confuse a lot of people. You have to read the instructions very carefully and make sure you know which piece you're gonna use. But luckily, the set is really small. You should get through it with no problem. The coolest thing, you know, is you get this brick separator. This brick separator has a little tweezer like the other ones. It is different, but look, you can actually choose whether or not you want regular brick size to pry off, or you want large mini brick size to pry off. That is like, yeah. So they are putting a lot of effort into design and quality and all that good stuff. So let's talk about this plant. I built this one because I said in the last video that this was my favorite looking one. It's like an icy plant looking thing. You can already see everything here is all mini bricks. This piece here is a regular brick. The acrylic or the plastic piece here is a regular piece. Underneath is a regular piece, but everything else in between is all mini bricks. That is one giant sticker going there. It is a pretty big sticker. You don't have to actually use the sticker, for sure. Don't use the sticker because you're not gonna see this. This is the back. Why? Because what's cool about these plants is it has like like a world within the plant. So underneath here, it's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like an icy underwater world. You got a crab down there. I think it's supposed to be underwater. Have like chains hanging there and a couple plants. But you can see it's using regular size tiled pieces that are mixed with lost size pieces. That is crazy. But I like the upper level there. It's like the mound or the dirt for the plant. And it's really sturdy, but boy, these are really tiny. So there's 8 of them. I'll put the 8 here. Or you can go on the store and look at them and buy them all together as one set, or buy them individually. Test one out and see if you like it, because this might be the one, as Chris said. This will probably convince you it's okay to go to the mini brick size. It's like literally morphing from real bricks to mini bricks. So there you go. Plantis, for you succulent plants. Let's look at the next 3 sets that are actually pretty cool in my opinion. So now what you're looking at is from Area X. They call this Chapter B. They're like box dioramas of different settings. So this is number 1, number 2, and number 3. They don't specify how many pieces are in these, and just let you guys know, there's actually a number 4. It's a camping set. It's like totally out of stock, or they haven't manufactured them yet. It looks like the best one. When that one comes in, maybe I'll review that for you guys. But right now we have these 3. I might as well show them to you here. The cool thing about these is that they actually come with a really beautiful acrylic type case for each one. And you open the case up and you build the set from within the case. And let's just walk you through each one. So we'll start with number 1. Beautiful little box. Nice presentation. And this is like a street scene. Nice graffiti work there. More details about it there. It does come with figures. And the figures are very... well, Sembo block. If you know Sembo block, then you know what the figures are like. And yeah, you're paying for the design now. The companies are getting really, really good, man. I was telling Chris, dude, I don't know what's happening, man. Brands are getting so good. We'll open this up here, move this out of the way, and we'll take this one out. Oh, it's kind of loose. I'll use 2 hands to pull it out because I pre-built this one already. I'll just see if I can get it out like this. There we go. And there, look at that. Chapter B, number 1. What does it say on there? Free running time. Let's run for free now. This is a really, really cool look. I love this little case. Yes, we will have to ship with the original box. If you don't want the case and you want me to make it like shipping really, really light and cheap, we can. But you probably want the case for this one. I like the design for this. Now, for this specific scene, there's a brick wall back there. That's the only piece. The whole wall is actually pre-built for you. I think maybe they couldn't fit the pieces in there. I don't know why, but when you take that out, it's like really easy to build. You don't even have to build it. Just to give you a quick rotation there. The pieces there, it's pretty plain there. Don't worry, we'll take a look at the details in a second. Now, it's very easy to take this case off. Look at that. Oh! This little street scene, very small. I can already tell you the dimensions is like 12 by 12 for all of these. I personally think these would be really good for like your street scene if you just want to add a little bit of extra detail. It's nothing crazy to talk about, but the good thing is, it's all prints, Chris, no stickers. Amazing, man. I like the detail on that. And speaking of, I should show you the booklet. Yeah, there you go. You get this little cardboard thing, which I already bent mine. Oops. And the instructions here. Instruction. This is how you can tell it's Sembo block, because that's what Sembo block does with their instructions. It's all the same. Nice smile on my face. Born to play. Easy to read. I think this one is my favorite of the 3. I like the details on it. First of all, I love that they use a disabled guy in the wheelchair. I think that's nice to include that kind of thing in a set like this. And the skateboarder looks amazing. Now, the saddest part about the set is that underneath the staircase, there's actually a lot going on. You just can't see inside of there. You have to take all the pieces off to get in there. But you see it as you're building it. And, you know, I'll try to get Chris to get in there and I can describe it to you. But a lot of prints. I love the graffiti on the brick wall. If those were stickers, that would have sucked, man. So I'm so glad. I'm willing to actually pay for that. Well, I did for this set. But if you take that all apart, it's going to all separate. So make sure you keep that wall together. I love the illusion of the skateboarder, like doing his jump down the staircase. It's very cool. It's just very street scene. I think this is one of the best looking ones. It's all tiled. Thank goodness. You got like the logo there of the brand. The staircase is totally sturdy. It has a little ghost printed on that tile up there. The back corner here has a trash can with a light, that back window. It says Area X on there. A little bit of decoration on the bottom there. It's all printed. And if we go to the back side, underneath, there's a little sewer. So it's got a rat inside there, living in a rat hole. And if you open it all up, there's pipes inside there. There's like a little river, a little sewage drain, water going through that. It's just unfortunate you can't see it from here. Now let's take a look at the detail of the guys. You got the guy in the wheelchair, and the face is kind of weird. It's like an animated mouth looking thing. He's drinking. What is drinking, man? You're in a wheelchair, I guess you can drink. I like his outfit, the printing. Button shirt is kind of opened up, and you can see on the inside there. And he even has detail and bandages on his legs. Oh, maybe he's not disabled. Maybe he's just injured. But still, it's a cool idea. I like his headpiece with the headphone. Very nice detail. And the wheelchair looks really good too. Now you got the guy on the skateboard. The skateboard is a print. Very colorful. Yo, I like this, man. And the guy looks really cool. The front has love and peace. The printing is really unique, right? On the shoulders, got a lot of detail. The back of his shirt has detail. Overall, I'm super happy with this. I think it's really, really good. The only real complaint is that this, I think it goes this way, yeah. This case may be a little bit loose when you lift it up like that. You might want to drop. The other ones are pretty tight. So let's look at number 2. Here's number 2. This is like a street scene again, but like literally a street. I like the artwork there. Give it a quick spin. Very cool. This one is the Hong Kong street. I'm surprised they made a Hong Kong thing. Okay, take this out. This case is actually really tight, see? Not coming apart at all. There you go. It's like trying to imitate the Beatles walking across Abbey Road, but it's 3 guys walking across the street of Hong Kong. Oh, shit, so cool. Chris is like, yeah, Hong Kong, yo. You know what's funny? All the guys kind of look angry, man. I don't know if they did that on purpose. And Chris's face is like, why do you look so angry? Well, not really angry, but anyway. Same deal with the case. I love the case. And the cases actually have a different design on each one. So, yeah. It says, see you later. Look at that, Chris. How dare they spell that wrong? See you later. Oh, okay, it says here on the front. See you later. Let's yum cha now. So let's go for yum cha. Yum cha is like snack, lunch, food. Let's go for some foodie. Instructions here. Easy to read, you guys. No problemo. Enjoyable, simple build. Again, 0 stickers. This one was actually all in pieces. I don't know why then the other one was a brick built wall. Maybe they want to make sure that you got that brick wall built perfectly and the graffiti was right. Or they wanted to show that off. This one you actually do build, it's all in pieces. That back wall there. This is like a street scene. I think it's pretty well done. I quite like it now, the more I look at it here. You got the 3 figures in the front, and they're walking along the road. And the backdrop is like a diagonal look of an idea of what Hong Kong would look like. Of course, it doesn't really look like that. But it's all printed. The crosswalk is printed. The road is printed. All the signs. Dude, it's worth it just for that. If you look at the back wall first, you got the city skyline there. It says, I love Hong Kong. I love the clouds, the sun, and the color of the bricks, and a little bit of trans-clear bricks along the top. But it's pretty good, man. On this side, you got like a noodle shop. Very small. And they have a little couple buildings on the back side that kind of like has some depth to it. That's what I like about the set. It has some depth. And the opposite side is, I think they're trying to like do the tourist side. You got the clock tower and like the bank building. So the signs is just like yum cha, restaurant signs, noodle signs, but very cool. Now we got the 3 guys down here. They're like different ages. We'll start with the youngest one that looks really angry. I really like her printing. Man, the printing on these guys are really, really good. But Sembo or Area X, be very careful with your figures. Don't get in trouble, please. I like the hat. I like the pattern on the shirt, and it even continues on the back. Then you got the next guy here who looks kind of sly and sneaky. They look sneaky, man. That's the thing. So he's got his business suit on. He looks like he's wearing sunglasses, I think. But the legs has printing too. Even something so minimal, man. Look really good. And finally, you got this elder lady here in the back with a crazy looking outfit. She looks like the restaurant worker with a pink jacket, striped pants. On the back of her clothes looks like a pharmacy medicine. Maybe she's a nurse or something, I don't know. And then you got this giant stoplight. So the scaling is totally off for sure. So it really is just like a diorama look. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, all these can just pop off the case. You can just take them off like that. You don't have to have the case with it. You can just leave it like that. The case has studs on here, so you can decorate it however you like. This one is a very nice blue. It's pretty good, right? Look at that. A nice blue there. So once you put it in here, stick it there, you just push it down in the center. It'll lock in there pretty good. If you can. You just gotta line it up though. There we go. It's all lined up. No, it won't fall out or anything. You can do some Inception thing right there. Okay, let's look at the last one. This is chapter 3. It's like a pink box. Look at that. Party time, yo. Yeah. All right. Once again, I have pre-built these. You do have to build them. This case is pretty tight too. There we go. Anyone fall off on this set? This is the party disco room type of thing. If I take this off, bam, look at that. Oh, here's a closer look at the case. It says, "Take me dancing. Let's dance to the night now." And they also have like the Area X kind of embedded on the top. Oh, that's really high quality, man, I think. Nice. Take me dancing. At least they spelled that correct. Cool. Let's move this out of the side. Show you here. There you go. You got the dance floor there. You got a guy doing his dance move and all prints, right? All the arrows, they look like DDR, Dance Dance Revolution arrows. Yes, I actually still do DDR, surprisingly. So far, only the first set comes with 2 figures. These guys have 3. They look absolutely wild. There's so much stuff going on here. I like how it looks like light explosion going off and you got fire. It's going boosh. It looks very animated. I like the variation of colors. It's all over the place. It's a disco, man. Go nuts. You have 4 speakers. One speaker is actually, I might have used the wrong piece for the gold. I put a silver one there for now. I have to go look, see if I'm missing it or not. But anyway, you got the 4 speakers there, some spotlights on them. And I like the side walls. They look like equalizers. And look at the DJ booth. It's got a lot of decoration. It looks great. And you come up to the DJ booth area. The turntables, those are really cool looking prints. And the print on the back says, wow. You got the lady DJ there. She has a lot of detail on her front and she's wearing like leggings. She looks really good. Up the face though, it's just a little bit different than usual. Very animated look. You got this guy down here doing a handstand. He looks the weirdest, man. His face looks so weird. He's wearing a vest. I don't know what style he's wearing, but look at all the detail on the legs and stuff. Pretty crazy, right? On his back too, it says love. There's a lot of detail. And finally, you got this guy or this girl. Can be either way. Kind of a funky looking hat. Very all over the place style on her body. She's at a party, it doesn't matter. The back has loads of details. You could actually use the back as the front too. Look at that. Crazy, right? I like how the floor is super uneven, but it's very cool the way they put that together. This is really neat, man. Of course, I think my favorite one is the one we don't have, which is the camping one, which looks really good. I put a screenshot of the camping one here. If it comes in and you guys want me to do it, let me know, and I shall. You know, support brands that are doing unique stuff like this. I think these look absolutely amazing. And by the way, these can all stack up in each other. And they have a chapter A. Chapter A is actually slightly older. I don't know if they're available or not still anymore. They came out like half a year ago, but I don't think a lot of people know about it. But I'll try to get those in if you guys want me to. If you comment and you like and subscribe. And don't forget, these are available right now on my store, Brickmeupscottie.com. I shall remind you, don't worry. A lot of you who don't watch my video still ask me where I get these from. You get them from me, yo. Drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. What we're looking at is from Area X, an official licensed set from the anime Yu-Gi-Oh!, which I have no idea about. I just saw this thing and I said I got to get it because it looks beautiful. This is the Blue Eyes White Dragon AB0004. They don't specify how many pieces, but what a magnificent looking blue dragon, if this is your thing. Yo, presentation wise, amazing. But a couple of things when I posted this on my social media that threw a couple of you guys off. One, it is one color, this whole dragon. It's simply a blue dragon. And I looked at the details. Chris, maybe you may know better than me. As far as I know, the dragon is just one color. But the shade, like when it's in the shadow, of course, it looks like it has maybe 2 shades of color. Or if it's more of a silvery color. But this is very light bluish. So some of you might be a little bit disappointed, like, oh, I wish I had a different variation. But anyway, it's still badass. But before we look into it, I'm gonna slide this over here. He is a little bit fragile, you have to be careful. And I'm gonna pull out the box for you, because the box here is crazy. Many of you are already asking if you can get it with a box. Number 1, yes, you can. Number 2, you're going to have to pay for it. This box is very heavy. This thing is like 2 times heavier than the dragon. Is it worth it for the box? You just gotta pay for it if you really want the box. You don't really need the box, but you can't display the set with the, you can, but it's not really supposed to be displayed with a box. But just to show you first, the front here looks absolutely amazing. It's very enticing, makes you want to buy it. And just to show you at the bottom there, the proof right there, it is licensed. I'm reminding you guys, because a lot of you guys are like, you suck, Scottie. Why are you buying cheap knockoff bricks? This ain't knockoffs, man. This is legit, as you can get. Big L doesn't even make boxes this beautiful, because let me show you how beautiful this box is. Look at that. Holy shit. Look at, there you go. There's the crossover for Area X and Yu-Gi-Oh! All sides has a little bit of look to it. Woo. All right, even this side here, if I go, look at that. Cool, right? You ready for this? You open it up here, like a pizza box style thing. You open the flap, and you go like that, and you go, wow, wow, yo. That's amazing, man. I have no words. They kind of went overdone with this. You do have a little card here in this box. If I pull out the card here and slide it out, don't get too excited now. It's not chrome or anything. It's just a piece of card. It says Blue Eyes White Dragon. And it's like a certificate to make sure you guys know that this is legit. And who knows if this will be a limited production run. I think it will be. So I'm going to say it now. Get it while you can, wherever you can get it from. We do have this available in stock right now here in the office. I swear to you, it's here. There's so many boxes here. I need to get rid of them, man. They're filling up too much here. Okay, and if I open here, there's nothing inside. There's all the pieces there, and it's a very, very small set, to be honest with you. It all folds up. You can crush this down into a very small box. So you're gonna pay a lot for shipping just for the box. Comes with this little card right here. There's the front. And the back is plain. Yo, awesome, man. And of course we have the manual, the instructions right there. And one thing too, I showed you the, oh, I didn't show you, maybe I didn't show you. In my Instagram, there's some photos. And if you go into the photos, you can scan this if you want to for fun. I don't know where that's gonna take you. But my photos, I showed you, there's a little clear folder that says Sembo. Of course, I had to let you know that it's still Sembo block. But inside, there are these little tiny, like super, super small rubber bands. And they tell you, like, wherever the ball joint is, you just put in these little tiny rubber bands. And it's supposed to be like more tension or more stiff to hold it. I only put a couple in here because I think it's honestly okay. And if I just flip it here, it's very easy to read. And the base that the dragon sits on, I actually quite like it too. So if you don't like the dragon, you just want the base part, I thought that was actually really neat, man. And let's see, the dragon part here, the only issue you're gonna find is that, yeah, it's all one color. And there's a couple pieces that I might have gotten mixed up. Like if it's a curved piece or a straight piece, they look the same to me, man. So make sure you look at the pieces carefully. But overall, beautiful manual, beautiful box, totally amazing, man. I'm gonna slide this sucker back here and just let you guys know I'm not into this anime. I'm really sorry, but this is for you fans out there and for you guys in general that are like me. If you're like me, I like big things. If it's like cool looking, I'm gonna go for it. So I went for it myself and I got this and I'm like, yo, a beautiful set. It is fragile and joints might pop off on you here and there. It won't happen too often. The only fabric piece here, or the special pieces, is probably the wing, which I think looks really, really good. It's not totally out of the way. If it was brick built, it would have probably looked a little bit funny, but it's a very plastic material, and the head mold is the only other special piece. Everything else is all brick built. Yeah, downside, one color, man. That's the only thing. If I rotate this for you here, look how magnificent this guy looks mounted on the set. He holds in there pretty safe, as you can see. I'm moving it around. He hasn't fallen apart yet, and I just think that's really cool. So only the neck area might be a little bit loose. So if I move and articulate him here, you can, but it might pop off on you and he might droop down like that. So I could probably use like more rubber band pieces to hold him up. For can he be held up more? Yeah, that kind of drops down a little bit there, but that's what it's like in a pose. I guess you might be able to fix that up by putting like more rubber band pieces in between. And I can actually try to show you one of them here. Let's pull his head off. I'm not sure if Chris can capture that, but you can just barely see a little tiny rubber band in there. That's what they kind of want you to do. You might be able to put more than one. You might be able to make it more stiff to hold up. But just the detail on the head there, look at that. It's crazy, man. Mouth can open and close. Scary looking with those black eyes, man. So it's supposed to be like articulated looking like that. And then if you go down to the middle section, the wings can articulate as well. But again, it has a little bit of weight, so it might droop a little bit here and there. But it's holding up pretty good. I like that. It's pretty neat. The arms as well, they can all rotate, articulate. Just the claw part might pop off because it's just held in by a little stud. That's it. It's pretty basic build overall. The parts that might pop off on you most is the knee area. You come down to the bottom of the body, yeah, like there. Because you're like bending things here and there, it can pop off pretty easily here. And the body part too, like it's a chance for that to pop off because a lot of the stuff is being built, pushed up and in. But I'm gonna manhandle this for you and show you that it's not that bad. It's pretty good. Now if I spin it to the back here and show you the tail is also on a bunch of ball joints. Those are really fun to put together, but it can be a little bit heavy and it will droop down. But they designed it so that the tail is supposed to be able to like wrap around this location that this dragon is on. He's mounted on two parts. First part is here, where the foot is. We'll take that off later. And the other part is here, where the thing is going right through his anus. You have to pull that part off. And sometimes it might take the Technic piece off with it, but whichever way comes out easier. And then you can pull this part off here, and we'll slide him up. There you go. Look, he has like a little pee-pee right there. And you can see me holding him here, and I'll cradle him out of the way. So you can't stand him up really that well without the stand, but you can certainly readjust him here, move his tail there. See, he's gonna like slip all over the place. Look at his claws and his paws. Yeah, he's gonna like slide out. He's gonna pop open, oh, he's gonna do splits, and then he'll probably fall apart like that. So you do have to be careful there. And like once again, the head can't really hold up. But yo, this is pretty cool, man. Yeah, he kind of droops there like, oh, that's probably the most disappointing part about this. Like, you might be able to figure out how to like make his head hold up better. Or, you know, I probably did a bad job on those little rubber band thingies. But it's not meant to be moved around. I think it's just meant to be displayed on this piece. Speaking of the display piece, hey little boy, I'm gonna put you down for a second. I'll lie you down like that. Like I'm dying, help me fly away. And look at this base thing. This thing is awesome, man. I had so much fun putting this together. It is a little bit flimsy. It's not like super, super solid. If I flip it upside down for you here, you'll see that, yeah, it's not, see, it is hollow. You have to be careful. And look, you see that little string right there? It's got a brick light, yo. If I turn on the brick light here, it'll light up this whole thing like that, like ice. And all that stuff is lit up. Now I'll put the dragon back on and I'll turn it back on for you. I love like, it looks like glaciers or like rocks exploding open, and they can all articulate. They're all on little ball joints. So it's very easy to kind of move around and slide around. So if you want to like move this here, move that there. Oh, this one's coming apart. Or just articulate them and move them out of the way so you can fit the guy down properly. It will. And just, actually really fun to put this together. The front there, of course, is the logo that is all printed. Yu-Gi-Oh! Proof. Boy, man. Big L, you need to step up. We don't need no Iron Man weird looking set. We need dragons and all sorts of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is gonna try to put this back on to show you guys. So he puts his PP into this little hole right there, and you can totally design how you want the foot to go down, except this one can be pushed back up to here, like that. Do you see anything falling off, guys? Nothing? So there, and then you can put his mouth here, you can articulate him there, wrap his tail around here. You can probably be a little bit more heavier there, like that. And then I'll probably adjust his wings a little bit. This way here, so it'll be more, oops. Oh, that's the only thing, maybe this plastic thing might get like bent out of shape or ruined. Okay, there, does it look cool, Chris? Does it look okay like that, this pose? It looks really good, right? You can like curve these a little bit more, open his hands more. I can turn on the brick light and be like, pow, brick light, he's all lit up now. Can't really see it there that well. You want to turn off? You can see, just see how, if we can see this any good or not. There, it's not much, man. In your own eyes, when you're at home and you turn it on, it actually looks pretty good. Could it have been any brighter? Yes, probably. But you don't need that, man. You just want the dragon. Thank you, Chris. So what I'll do now is I'll just play a little bit of music and just let Chris just get you some shots and details of the legs and the arms. There's not much else to say about the dragon, except it might be a little bit fragile while you're building it. Pushing things in might pop off other things. But you saw me manhandling this thing, carrying it around. If you carry it around with it on the stand, you do still have to be a little bit careful. But thankfully, he's on this platform, and like his foot here, and this part is holding him down here, the trans clear part, and he's pretty okay on here. I don't know, Chris, do I have to drop this one? Chris doesn't want me to drop it. The video is complete. Chris, screw you, man. I'm gonna drop this thing. It's my job. We're gonna see if this dragon survives. I will not drop the other one, so I think they're really small and I don't want to break the case. I don't mind breaking the dragon though. So you guys ready for this? All right, fly dragon, fly. Lift this sucker up here. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. Oh, you know what though? It's not too crazy. It's more like the base part went. His tail came off for sure. I felt pieces drop down my leg, but it's gonna be easy to find because it's all blue. Oh look, he's still holding his feet there, man. That's crazy, yo. Okay, so the stand kind of popped off there. If I pull it back here, put his foot there. He's still standing, man. Still standing. So good, so good. Look, his wings and his paws are okay. Oh yeah, not too bad. His tail's easy to put back in. It's just a simple ball joint like that. And then once I do this and move everything around, you can see it's like a majority of it was just the ice glacier that fell apart. I'm happy, man. Not too bad. Easy to put back together. Good dragon. Good dragon. So there you guys go. Please do check out Area X. They're welcome on my store. I love them so far. I can't wait to do more for you. Don't forget the plant is a little bit of more of a law size. The other ones are a regular brick size. Law license. Really super good design. I'm looking forward to so much more this year. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll be back with more. Yes, until next time, you guys. Break me out.